Hello world, we're live, it's me the Jcrow, and today we're in Adobe Animate continuing with the art we were starting on Poppy last stream. 3, 2, 1, canvas reveal! We're where we left off last time, because I was gonna do Morbid's 4 stream, and then instead, again, like I say, I drew emotes. I was playing. I also spent today at the dentist, cringe, and doing some shopping, cringe. So like I say, boring, but then I got to do some little silly pictures. Skelly, tomorrow I'm going on a road trip. Ooh, where you going? Have fun? Misty, make the woodland sprite emoji real. He gives you a thumb up. I could make him also do a down vote, and then they can have an up vote and a down vote, and then you can give your down vote, kid. Misty, you. Squeaky me. Skelly, you. You. Hi, Squeaky. Or do you guys like to see emotes? I can copy them over. I could copy and paste them in, maybe. Also, we've got 4 likes on the video. Thank you, everybody. So, we are mostly done with the line art. I just need to finish the plants. Oh, thanks. Yes. They were giving me problems last time. Misty, how many cavities do you have? 100,000,000 minus 100,000,003. So I actually have -3 cavities. You're welcome. So I think on this one I was gonna, yeah, open mouth. You know, I had like some tooth pain. So they let me come in to see it. All to tell me it's fine, there's nothing you can do. And I'm like, yo, it hurts though. And they're like, yeah, but it's fine. And I'm like, but it hurts. I can't eat. It hurts. And then the dentists were like, well, we can't prescribe you any pain medicine. We're not, what was the word? We're not authorized to prescribe pain relief. And I'm like, bruh. So they were pretty useless. I went there. They did literally nothing. And I left and felt like I wasted money on a taxi. We did pick up some toys for Pebble. Because he's destroyed all of his. He's good at that. That's how you know a pet likes a toy. They destroy it. Like, did your pet absolutely destroy the toy you give them? Then that's a sign that they loved it and it was a good toy. So I was talking to the pet store owner, and he was like, there are people that'll say, oh, my pet destroyed this, so obviously they hated it and I'm never buying it again. And he's like, you really don't understand animals, do you? No. If they did that, then they played with it. That's how animals play with their toys, especially dogs and cats. They chew it, and then there isn't any of it anymore. Nisty, get Pebble a grenade! You chew it, though. You just chew on it. Skelly, it's a tree place I don't remember, but it sounds cool. You might see a wood nerd. You gonna see the wood nerd? Oh wait, no, I don't know. No, because there it's lips, so it wouldn't have teeth visible there. Put them here, though. How are your hands recovering this day? Do your surgery, your knee surgery on your hands. This one looks like it's whispering to her. Maybe it is. Maybe this one's telling him secrets. Oh, let's see. Mine's alright now. That's good. Skelly on Roxodon. Colby would be proud. Wouldn't it? It'll be like, What the fuck? I'm just chilling. I'm literally just chilling. I'm literally just hanging out. Don't. Okay, so what were we doing here? 3, then 1 on the top, 2, then 1 at the top. Okay. What if the woodland sprite took a vacation to the tree place because they're like, I like trees. I'll get away from that little shit Colby for a little bit, and then you appear and you're like, I know what to do. Throws rock. I have been prepared for this moment. Gotta get a good rock. Throw it. Nisty, the other one is still a bit rotten. Not too painful. Well, I guess it's interesting that they're healing at different rates. I'm doing them way too small. But ultimately, they should end up better at the same time, right? They shouldn't take too much different. 1, 2. So I tried making a pasta sauce, by the way, out of the tomatoes squeaky, and I think I had the oven set at the wrong temperature and accidentally burnt them to nothing, so we don't have that. You're welcome. I tried, though. I tried. The oven is usually set to 200 over an hour to roast the tomatoes to make the pasta sauce. I accidentally turned the dial to like 250. So yeah, they evaporated basically. There was nothing. So they look good, but now they're too big. Bruh. Bruh. Again, another. Right, let's get the onion skin on. 1, 2, 3, right. So we want the one with 3 to be only like that big. Stop fighting me. Stop fighting me, just select it. Oh my god. Thank you. Delicious? No, not delicious. There was nothing left. Their eyes were cut off. Their ears were cut off. Nisty, almost washed my pants yesterday. Phew, that was a close one. Oh no. What if they get up and walk away? Then you have to make new ones. You have to start from scratch. That's a lot of work. How many hours do you reckon you've put into it? Come on. If they get up and walk away, I'd be like, you'll be 50 by the time you finish replacing them. I've really, really wanted to do some embroidery this week, but I've just not had time to do it. It sucks. Try that. 1. Oh, right. You know what? I'm just gonna take these. I just like move them all down because me no wanna draw them all again. Me already drew them again twice. Me no wanna draw them again. Like, third time. I just like shuffle them. Slide to the left. Okay. Is it even noticeable? Let's just try. I think it's admissible. You just need to add like an extra one behind that flower and it'll be okay. One here. The only reason the Audrey is in a different colour to the rest of Poppy at the moment is just so it's easier for me to distinguish while drawing. The same reason his leaves are all in green. so I can see what I'm doing better while I'm animating it. Mochi Stars Arts, hi, hello Mochi. I saw that you drew Kara again, and I was like, yay, Kara. I think Ash was there too. That was it. I was like, yay, Kara, and Ash is here. But yay, Kara. That was me. Like, there's nothing wrong with him, but she's really pretty. So we're excited to see the pretty unicorn girl, obviously. God, my neighbor's so smelly. They're smoking and I keep getting wafts of smoke. Cringe. Oh, Misty, they can almost stand up on their own and do my bidding. But what if they don't do your bidding? What if they just leave? What if they're standing up because they're like, you know what? I'm off to a spa. I'm gonna go. What if they run away from home and they come back and they're normie pants? That's like the opposite of conservative parents' nightmares, right? My parents were so like scared of you being even somewhat different that I remember literally just wearing a plain black vest. Just a plain black, like, strap vest. Like this. That's all it was. Okay? To wear, like, undershirts until later. And they had a big go at me about how I'm not allowed to be goth. And I was like, okay, one, I did. I was, it's like, I did. I had a lot of alt friends, and like I did like the alt side, and I was alt, but I couldn't actually practice or experience any of it because my parents lost it at literally just a simple vest that I bought to wear under my school shirts anyway. So what's going to happen here is the pants are going to do the opposite. They're going to run away from home and come back normie instead of alt. Wait, no, wasn't that the whole plot in like one of the Addams Family movies? They did an Addams Family movie where Wednesday looks like this. Didn't they? They did one, and then she has like the braids. Wait, no, her braids are like really long, but she ties them into like nooses, which is pretty cool. But she literally has a forehead like this because it's based off the old comics. The one where Wednesday looks like that, I think the whole plot is actually she goes away and comes back a normie. Because there's the opposite going on. Her friend was a normie and now she's goth. I think. I think that was the whole plot. Just writing the Addams Family movie. Never mind. How dare you show individuality? I must have an aneurysm now. Uh, Misty, if they disobey, I was them, and grow a new more. If they disobey, I was them, and grow more obedient bacteria colony. Misty, I'm not sure what you mean. I think I know what you mean. You're just gonna cultivate a new parents. What if they invite the snails in? You can befriend your enemy. Wash. 1, 2, 3. Lumps. Nearly done. We'll be able to colour him soon. Okay. Fix the leaf. Okay. Full row is done. Oops, a lot of the layer. Okay, so I still need reference images for colouring in them incorrectly. That is still a need. But I do also now need. Don't worry, it won't be choppy. It's because the frame doesn't loop. I do also now need to go and get a quick colouring reference for Poppy. Any will do. I have so many folders that sometimes when I'm not focused enough, I'll get lost in them. So that's why I'm like, hesitation. Nisty, I got beef with snails. Yeah, what if your pants takes the snail side? They could be your enemy, snail. You know what? I'm literally just gonna skip to shorts and screenshot it from shorts because I feel like it's gonna be easier and quicker than remembering what file I put him in. As I literally just need to know the colour to put on the top of their head. Okay. Ready to keep going. There they are. Small. So some parts of this I can just flood colour now, like the skin, because as I've mentioned before, certain shades of black and white I just don't shade because there's no point because it's not going to visually show up at all. His line art's probably going to be darker, but for now, little guy, let's go. Because that doesn't need colouring, shading, and neither do the inside of his eyes. And neither do the buds on his head, actually. Yeah, he's definitely going to end up with darker line art like Eden does. But let's start by shading the flowers, I guess. Venom Shank, hi! Hi, Venom Shank! We're on to colouring today. Yeah, how goes it? So we want... Usually I do my shading layers in red and blue. Let's get the red out. I'm just worried I don't notice the red as obviously. Right now, it's a bit harder to see. You know what, I'm just going to put a blob in these leaves because I think I can get away with it. They're so small. I'm just going to break it down into the plants on top of the head first, and then we're going to go from there. M. Young, hello. Draw Firepaw getting cleaned up by Longtail like Jacques did to Nemo? Did what to Nemo? They're cats from Warriors book series. Oh, like warrior cats? Could you try drawing? I'm not doing drawing requests today, I'm afraid. I do drawing requests quite often. Tongue-tied. Drawing requests quite often on the channel, but at the moment today we're catching up with animation stuff to try and get a larger project completed so I can move on to other stuff, like storyboards. I did do a bunch of drawing requests over Christmas. Like the whole of December was just drawing requests. Okay. That's a lot. A Quack Anonymous, hi, sorry I haven't been around much recently. You don't have to apologise for that. People have lives, I'm aware of this. Like, it's lovely to see you, don't get me wrong, but also I'm not like... You don't have to apologise for not being around. I'm not going to be upset or mad at you. In fact, if a content creator ever did get like mad at you because you weren't around, then they're the problem. You don't owe them. Unless they commissioned you and paid you money, then you might, owe them what you paid for. Okay, yeah, just the other one. Be like, I owe you a cheeseburger. Actually, I think Squeaky said he was potentially making burgers tonight, so I might actually have a cheeseburger. Wow. Never had a cheeseburger in my life. That's a lie. It's got heart in these two. Okay. They look so messy right now. And yet it's so satisfying when you actually get to the point where we colour. So what games has everyone been playing recently? Has anyone tried out the new Minecraft server yet? As I mentioned last stream, MimeType very generously donated a Minecraft server to the Discord. So if you're in my art server, we have a nice Discord server for Minecraft server now. I've not been on it yet because I need to first acquire Minecraft, but I get paid next week, I think, so I'll be on it then. We could do streams making skins. That could be fun. I could potentially make skins of people's OCs as well. Who would want their OC as a skin in Minecraft? I say this confidently, not knowing how difficult it is or isn't to make said skins, but hey. It'd be fun. I know Squeaky Clean, you tried, didn't you? You're trying to get on the Minecraft server. Misty, Jcrow, what's your job anyway? And Mochi Stars Arts, I love how my drawing turned out with Cara and Ash. Yes, that's so cute. You did so well. Venom, Light. Life. Skelly, I'm attempting to make Mr. Cheeseman in Minecraft. Cheeseman! What's the word? What's the word? Yes. My job title is classified. Under non-disclosure. Cannot tell you. Actually, that whole leaf is shadowed. Mochi Star's arts. The way Ash looks at Kara, my heart. You, Skelly, you could. I've been playing Beat Saber. Ah. Bess would love to see your skin once you're done. Oh, wait, that could be really bad out of context. Fringe. I meant your Minecraft skin. I said it and then I was like, that's such a weird sentence. Minecraft skin. Like what an awful sentence. Let's get some shinies on these petals too. Okay, I'm gonna start by colouring in the flowers now. And because it's quite satisfying. Start with most of the yellow on these parts. And the shading on them too. Venom Shank, read my previous message and you'll understand. Okay, sorry. You said hi, and then you said life with a little star. Madam Shank, you didn't send a message in between. I do not see it. Are you sure you hit send? I mean, you've got to have hit send if you've tried fixing a typo. I don't see your message, though. Maybe YouTube is being rude and stealing your messages. I know that it happens to Nisty sometimes. Nisty is regularly complaining about getting censored by YouTube. It's doing the light shading on the flower petals now. I can get the red. Yeah, he absolutely needs darker line art. Oh, I've totally been forgetting the last frame, haven't I? Oops. Not my fault. Your fault. You did it. Copy. You're hiding from me on purpose. It's your fault. Completely neglected. I think once I've colored the flower, I'm going to adjust the line art color now rather than later because it's bothering me. Venom Shank, I did? Question mark. Did you see it? Do you actually see your message? Because I honestly don't. I could literally send a screenshot to the Discord server. I don't see a message from you. Much does arts. I kind of want Kara to be in a fantasy world where she's a princess and Ash to be a knight. Oh, that's cute. Do you mean like an AU? Are you playing an AU with them? Okay, so what color line art should I give Poppy? I can test him with the green, actually. No, that's ugly. I could test him with just a darker red, because I know the wood sprite uses a darker red. So the darker pink purple color. It's actually looks black when it goes around the red. That's interesting. Eden uses purple, like a dark purpley blue color. Try that one. Maybe darker. No, because now we're just approaching black line art territory. Look. Ew. It's just harsh. I don't like it. Okay, maybe a little darker for around their face. No, that's just black line art again. Lighter? Don't know. It doesn't look good. It's working more around the face, but I don't like it on the body. On the flowers. What was that? Edit redo? Oh, well, let me redo. Rude. Possibly that one? Venom Chant, does the word mafioso get censored? I don't know, you just typed it there. Wait, mafia? Do you think the word mafia gets censored? Should I type it? Mafia. If you mean mafia, it's right there. It didn't censor it for me. Mochi, possibly. I think, Mochi, you shouldn't let your dreams be dreams. And if you want a cute princess and knight AU, you should go for it. Yeah, because that's just too bright and it doesn't work, does it? Or is it? I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep colouring for now. It will lighten the inside of the flowers, though. I don't like them being that dark. And the good thing about Poppy is these parts of him do regularly grow back in different colours. So, kind of logically, that could be potentially any plant on Poppy's head. These could be anything. They could be sunflowers. The poppies are just a good go-to. Sort of like the standard blooms versus any sort of variety blooms that you can also grow. But there can be anything up there. Get a darker shade out. I sent the message to Discord General. Okay, let's see. Discord General. You came back from getting your ass chased by mafioso as Elliot. I've never been more scared for my life. That was the message from YouTube chat. Oh, and Derbs, you joined the Discord server. Hi, welcome. I don't know why that was getting censored. Because you also sent the word mafioso afterwards, and that was there. That was fine. Skelly, anybody seen the Stronger Than You character response remake? Character response? That sounds kind of vague to me. What do you mean? I'm gonna guess the answer is no. I'm gonna assume Stronger Than You is the Steven Universe song by Garnet. Which I have heard several edits with, so I can't even say anything on that. It's quite a popular song. It is good, the music's good. But I don't know which character you mean. Okay, so we got some poppies. That flower shouldn't be there. This shouldn't be there. Be gone. Why did I draw you? Get out of here. Neaten this up nicely. Good. Skelly, you meant Chara. Oh, Cara. Oh, that's a point. Do you say Chara or Cara? I say Chara. I could be wrong, but I've only ever seen it written. Oh no, I blocked the line out on this too. I cry a thousand cries. This is what I get for being so distracted. Yeah, I was working on emotes. If anybody wants to see the emotes I was doodling, I can share those. I can show potential emotes that I might use on the Discord. I don't have anywhere else to use them, although I was considering dual streaming to Twitch, but because some people have mentioned I should consider dual streaming to Twitch, and by some people I mean like literally just like my friend that also streams, and I think Squeaky's mentioned it before, but I'm worried that I'm just going to be humbled if I go on Twitch because from what I've seen, it's a very difficult platform to be seen on because there's no algorithm and there's no good search functionality on it either. And I'm like, not sure. The bonus is if I actually did anything, I could use, I could use emotes and that's fun. And that is the only reason I'm like, but Twitch could give me a chance to use emotes and that'd be fun. Me like emote. But I get to use them in Discord anyway, so. Skelly, hopefully these messages are sending. Char like charcoal, then like a confused sound. Like char, huh? Huh? Like the cat? Huh? I see. I just say chara. Kind of like you say, like charcoal. Okay, so let's recolor the Audrey. Because its line art don't need to be that color anymore. And now we need to pick colors for the Audrey. We do have a reference over here. It's hideous. Nope, Twitch is not only hard to grow on, there is also toxic trolls. Right? And it's also got loads of bots. That's why I was like, I think if I go on Twitch, I'm gonna get humbled. Yeah, it's like you get trolls. I've seen what it's done to like Squeaky's mental health sometimes, like the way that the trolls can behave on there, because dealing with a troll occasionally is one thing, but long term is a lot, and I don't know how well I could handle it. I don't know how well I could handle it. And then there's no search, and then there's just so much pain in there. And then when you look at the art community on Twitch, no hate, I guess, but all the art channels on there that I have seen seems to be either not safe for work or furry art, or not safe for work furry art. And here's the thing, I don't draw those things. So I'm not really sure I'd have an audience there anyway. That's why it's like, I think I'd just get humbled, right? As you guys agree, it'd just be humbling. All these shades of greens look awful. Is it just me? I think it's also the orange lips. But I can add a bit of yellow to add a bit more shine to the lip, I guess, and potentially add the pattern to the top of the head. That might break it up a bit more. What about this shade? Nisty, you hate Twitch. Yeah. It's like I like Squeaky. YouTube, I think, is a friendlier. After watching his streams on Twitch and watching his streams on YouTube, YouTube is definitely friendlier. In terms of people on it, you guys are all amazing. And in terms of like the functionality of the website, the way it's used, you know? Like what is with Twitch just not having a search bar? What's with that? Why is this not the search, the algorithm and stuff? It's like you can have millions, hundreds of millions of people streaming the same game, and it just gets organized by like the amount of views on the video. So the most viewed content creator is at the top and the least viewed is at the bottom. And you can toggle that a little bit, but why can't I search anything more specifically? Why can't I add hashtags, that sort of thing? It's like they want the platform not to work. Mochi, I kind of want to get rid of the idea that Kara is the older sister of Clove and put in a different story. You know, as the creator, you are totally able to do that, right? You can do that. That is your superpower. You wrote their story, you can retcon whatever you want to retcon. Venom Shank, Twitch is full of either gooners or toxic people. There has been, I know Squeaky's met some nice people on there, but I feel like the genuine people are not as prominent as the sussy people. with the little shiny lips. Okay, it looks a bit better now. It's got more colour in, and I can maybe add the grid-like pattern to the top of its head. But we'll start with these as basic colours for the rest of the plant. Ah, my music stops. Now I'm just in like silence in my room. But at least I'm in silence in my room at a desk. For those that aren't aware, I got a desk recently and I didn't have one before now. I was sat streaming on my laptop on the sofa. Now I'm still streaming on the laptop, just add a chair. Yippee. Badoki, hi, hello, welcome. You made it. It's Friday, yay. And you have sweet iced tea. Nice. Oh, I forgot to grab Squeaky a drink. I'm sorry, Squeaky. Me forgot. I'm a failure of providing beverages. Misty, why are you sleeping at 10 to 4? Magoki, I'm going to bed soon though, even though it's only 10 to 4. Any particular reason you're going to bed so early? Is it like a fun reason, like you're going to be at the airport? Gonna be at the airport? You're going to go on holiday to see Hatsune Miku? Right, stop. There we go. Honestly, that was annoying. Skelly, I'm gonna try not to get kidnapped. Anya. Anya. Yeah, I saw some quite heavy spoilers for that recently, actually. For Spy X Family, I mean. How many people here have watched Spy X Family? I've just thought of something. So, to all the artists in chat, I'm sure you've experienced being asked to make free art, right? I don't mean free art by like a friend or anything either. I mean like just people that might know you because you're in the same class or something. So the question is going to be, what is the most common thing that strangers will ask you to draw for them when, like, we're talking strangers, we're talking acquaintances, not necessarily friends or family. What is the most common thing that people will go, oh, you're an artist, can you draw or design for me? Blank. What is the most common thing that you've been asked to design for people? I have been asked to design free tattoos for people on several occasions. One time was by a friend's mum, one time was by like just a random girl in my college class. And there was a couple other times too. And because I was a little bit more naive, I tried because I was like, oh well, it's a compliment, right? They want like art like that'll be on them from me. But in reality, they just wanted free tattoo design. They wanted a free unique tattoo design without having to pay the tattoo artist. One of them wanted flowers, and she had me design several different bouquets, and each time she kept giving me, oh, these are really good, but actually, could you try this? But actually, could you try that? And in the end, I just gave up because I'm like, yo, this is a lot of work. And she's making all these edits, and I just gave up. And then another time, she was like, I was like, okay, what would you want? Because again, too naive to be like, how much are you willing to pay for it? Um, she was like, I want an entire pirate ship steampunk with like an element of clockwork and like actual watches in there, like pocket watch. And it was going on, and it was like a full one, and it was like a large tattoo as well. And oh my gosh, I was just there like, Girl, have you looked at my art? Have you looked at what I draw? And you're like, hey, I want you to draw me a tattoo for free. I want it to be like the size of the whole of my arm. I want it to be realistic, black and white, fine line. I want a pirate ship. I want steampunk. And I want to have like lots of clockwork elements going in there. Go. And I'm like, huh? And what's worse is she was like, do you think you could also do it in like a week? And I was like, I'll get back to you on that. Because I didn't know how to say no at the time, but I definitely was like, this, no, I could okay, could design something like that that's cool, but one, it'd still be cartoony. It wouldn't be pure realism. I don't draw realistic art. Okay, and two, bruh, because it wasn't just draw a pirate ship, it was design an entire steampunk clockwork thing as well. Mochi, yeah, YouTube is a lot more friendly for small artists. Skelly, I watched Spike Family up to season 2 and the movie. Nisty, I've used my needle for so long it has turned copper in colour. Oh, that's impressive. Venom Chant, they kept asking me to draw Guna anime girls. Cringe. Nisty, I hate steampunk. Oh my gosh, Nisty, your number one enemy is a steampunk snail. A steampunk snail v Nisty. But yeah, oddly, I've had the occasional interaction with, can you draw me? Can you draw like, and then like a random character? Just had a surprising amount of people out of nowhere asked me to design tattoos for them. Like I say, I've got nothing against requests. Obviously, I do them gladly and voluntarily on the channel all the time. Which is also different to you're just chilling and then someone comes over to you and they're like, hey, can you design this for me? It's like, what do you want? And they're like, I want the most elaborate tattoo ever. But I don't want to pay. I want it in like a week. I want you to do it right now. Because you know how to draw, right? Excuse you. I think I've had people ask me to draw realistic portraits as well before, and I'm like, have you seen my art? I'm laughing a little. If I don't laugh, I will cry. But yeah, I'm like, have you seen my art? It's like, can you draw? I'm like, yes, I can. Can I commission something off you? Yeah, depends what you had in mind. What did you have in mind? Hyperrealism. And they'll be looking at my Instagram order being like, can you do hyperrealism? Can you do realism art? No, cannot. Of all the realism artists that do exist online on things like Instagram, why did you not ask them? Question, like, genuinely, why are you asking me? Okay, I've got to pick where the shading's going to go on it. Like I say, it's the leaves that get me a little bit overwhelmed with popping. Should we just start on the leaves and just keep breaking it up? I'll start with the leaves and just break it up from there. Nisty, I hate steampunk. Also, I heard that. Can you do hyperpigmentation? From memory? Pretty sure I'd like lips. From memory. What did the hair do? What did the eye do? I think it was more like this. Because I know it had like a little cheek. What did the front of the hair do? I'm sure there was more hair on it. Like that. Hyperpigmentation. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna leave that there. There's gonna be someone that just joins the stream going, huh, an art stream, and they're just gonna see that. Let's see. Did you see the person that made like a leather bag out of this? Ah, I see. I hope that one day the original of this ends up in a museum somewhere. Almost. Not quite. I'm not nearly as skilled. Almost. I knew it had more hair than that. POV. Happy pigmentation, Jcrow style, but it's not as good. Less though. The original audio though, where she's like, I don't think it's good, and it's like, oh baby. She'd be like, you did your best. To be honest, it is actually interesting from an what's the word, abstract angle. I mean, let's be real. The people that'll put like a bunch of paint splats on a canvas and go, "Here's my abstract art." Well, let's just think about those people for a moment. Misty, that was ages ago. But she does arts. I'm making a decision on a story for Instagram for current. Let's just look. Okay. Misty, some guy asked me to draw him once, so True Dong and Days fix it. How did he react? How did Was he expecting a serious drawing? Was he like a friend and knew that he'd get a meme? He did put some guy, so I don't think it's a friend. How did they react to it? Yes, here you go. Portrait. You're welcome. No need to thank me. You can get on your wall. So I do try and keep the leaves fairly simple with shading. Because again, Poppy has a lot going on with shapes, which is great. It's interesting, but it can get. I just like to keep in mind that he has a lot going on because I don't want to overdo like shading and stuff, you know? Just being a little bit mindful. One, two. So it's on the second one or the third one? Second one. I think the artery plant does look better now it's got colour in its mouth and everything, but when it was just picking the green shade, gosh, he was looking ugly. Kazuki, hi, welcome. Good to see you. Hi, you posted a bit ago. After I finished the glisten fan art, I started drawing Shelly this morning. Ooh. I'll finish colouring in the leaves and then I'll go and take a look at your account. Assuming naturally that it's Twitter, as usual. And to the haters that want to scream at me that it's X, I'm not saying that, it's dumb. It's just dumb. The fact that if I search Twitter, it still, gives me Twitter is enough for me. It's like, look, if it wasn't, then why does this work? I will not hear anything else on it. So I've seen some people are like angry enough to argue that one, and it's like, why are you so mad about it, bro? Less shiny. I need to work out like a pattern for how I want to consistently colour and shade the leaf pattern on Poppy. So I tend to have like the nice rounded leaf shine at the bottom is what I usually go for. Green glasses, not the goal. make this a bit darker, actually. Oh, Jaru Teto's playing. Nice. I'm just making the shade all a bit darker. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a proper canopy now. There we go. They should have one towards the back though. They're meant to be like shrouded. It's not meant to be like pigtails. So I'll have to add more in. To be honest, the shape of the leaves and stuff is helping them fill the canvas more like the other characters do in this. That roundness is a little bit more full. Wait, where'd he go? There. I think Brandon is just larger in general. Do I have to actually scale him up? How is he compared to others? Yeah, about normal height. Brandon's costume is just very poofy. Okay. Mikudayo, oh my gosh. Kazuki, you also made a backup account, okay, which is also Twitter, and you made a new OC named Yuki, and she's going to be my main OC. Nice. Does Yuki have lore yet? Or is it too early for the lore? I know Yuki means snow, right? Misty, do y'all remember the Brazilian Miku Twitter incident? Oh no, I remember Brazilian Miku, but you're saying the word incident and I'm worried. I'm gonna open up Twitter though, Kazuki. Oh, my tooth hurts again. I hate tooth pain so much, it's so annoying. I learnt today that cheetahs don't count as a big cat because they chirp, meow, and purr, and they actually count as large domestic cats. So they're counted as large domestic as opposed to large cats, like a lion, because they purr and they're cute, basically. I learned that they only chase you if prey that runs, so if you sit still, they're not going to really do much with you. I learned that they have a lot of anxiety, and it's one of the reasons they're going extinct is because of their anxiety, and that cheetahs in zoos have been given service dogs because they are more comfortable around the service dog, because essentially they can use the service dog to determine how worried they should or shouldn't be. So if the cheetah is like, oh no, oh my gosh, there's a person in the enclosure, there is a human being right there, how scared should I be? And they look over at the dog and the dog's just chilling, then the dog's like, that's all right, don't worry about it. The cheetah will be like, oh, thank goodness, be calm. But if they look over and the dog is barking and mad at them, then the cheetah knows that they should be anxious. Anxious kitties. How baby is that? Kazuki, I ended up cropping the art so I didn't have to do any more rendering and it looked better. It's good. Wait, where'd my tab go? There. Oh, I see your finished Glisten fan art. Yay. Oh, the hair's so pretty. I know you were I saw the whip of this yesterday. Lovely. You did a great job. The hair really is lovely. I really like your art style. It's just so, like, fluffy. Misty, you saw that cat video too? Kitties! Scaly Pokemon is selling a 59-inch Slowpoke for around 450 US dollars. Slay. I also learned that Pokemon Center is selling a life-size Gardevoir. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't trust the creeps. It's cursed knowledge, but I feel like them selling a life-size Gardevoir is the same error as if they were to do it with a life-sized Vaporeon. It's not. Don't. Just don't. Leave the little guys alone. Life-size slowpoke kind of sounds like it'd make a great cushion, though. Okay, so the shading on these characters is top left. So, like, how would this look on the trousers, then? Kind of like this? Misty, you never told us how the guy reacted to you handing them a wiener. Draw me. Okay, here you go. I think I read a story once about a person that was just drawing in public, minding their business. And a person comes up to them and apparently started an argument with them because they thought that the artist, because they were drawing in public and because they'd seen videos of artists drawing pictures of strangers and then giving the stranger the picture and going, hey, look, I drew you. Do you want this? For content, you know, them content creators. Apparently, they assumed that was what was happening and someone was going to give them a free portrait. And they came up to them and basically started a fight. And I'm like, on the one hand, this could literally just be clickbait in the extent of some rage bait, that word, not clickbait, rage bait. But at the same time, I can believe somebody is that entitled and dumb. I can believe people that entitled exist where it's like, I'm just assuming that you drew me because, you know, you're in my vicinity. And that's how art works. You just draw me. And it's like, no, didn't just draw you. Misty, I love sewing with dental floss. You know what, actually? Dental floss, I think, would be prone to snapping, potentially, because it's always snapping when I try to floss my teeth with it. So I feel like it'd be prone to snapping, but at the same time, some embroidery floss and sewing floss is made of polyester anyway, so it's still plastic and string. So in theory, in a pinch, that'd work. Privilege. I'm nervous about next week because I'm gonna do my coming out to my parents. Ooh. Oh, that is a big step. That is worth being nervous about. Nightwatcher, hi. Me casually acting like I need to go after the admin gives me strength 200 for infinity as a joke when I log out so we can't remove it. What do you play? You're like, just don't mind me. I'm the most powerful person in the game now. This outfit is so beige, it's actually painful. So painfully beige. Like, I think it's supposed to be, it's like like from a narrative perspective, this guy's meant to be really plain. So, you know, it works, it's good. Character design, but it's also so he's so boring. And all this beige. Like brown can look cute, but what if I like give it a little bit more of an orange hue instead? Now at least liven it up a little. Don't think it is. I think it's still just kind of grim. Actually, no, I like the orange tone shade a lot more. It's just a little warmer. We'll keep it at the orange shade. Because look, his beige in his vest matches the beige in his pants. Yeah, I like these shades a lot more. And then maybe I'll alter the shade of the vest. Doesn't have to be. We'll go for a lighter brown, and I'll adjust the shade of the beige on the pockets and stuff so they're not just like outright matching. Let's make them lighter, maybe a little bit more yellow. So it's not all blending together. It's kind of boring, isn't it? Ugh. It's already kind of boring. It's a boring outfit. Okay, yeah. I think that looks better together. Craiglitch, you came out to your dad, but not your mom. Kazuki, I need to go. Bye-bye. So good luck, Craiglitch. Bye, Kazuki. It's good to see you. Thanks for sharing your art again. And Craiglitch, thank you, Kazuki. Thank you, Nisty. Either way, on how it goes, I'm not going to change for what my mom wants me to be. I'll keep being me, and she will have to deal with me. Good luck, Craiglitch. I'm on your side. Sure, chat's on your side too. You know that your dad and your sister's on your side, and you do have support. Hopefully your mom will embrace you for who you are. I hope that's what happens to you. But I know you've mentioned you do have the support of your father and your sister, so you're not on your own. Misty fries. Squeaky, do you want chips or hash browns with Bergie? Should I make a poll? Should we make a poll? Night Watcher, check DMs. Will do, one moment. What was I doing for this? Oh, the ugly colors. Cringe. Single tear rolls down my a single jet tear rolls down my cheek. Oh, I have some amazing news regarding potential content. It's really funny. It's really funny. I can't wait to show you, actually. So I don't forget, it's to do with a box. Okay, let's go see what the DMs are. Mister, you can't say ass on YouTube. You can't say damn. Ass for shit. I'm loving like in all the blocks. Logging out casually after sleep from with effect. Was slain by Night Watcher. the one might have just started my feeling that. Oh my gosh, Night Watcher. Good job. Good job. That's great. I need to sleep. Sorry. Bye. That's what they get. Okay. So, are you ready for some amazing news? It's really funny. So, you know how I was talking about making a YouTube video about how my mom was a heckin' doomsday prepper and spilling the tea on that? Well, part of the stuff that she would do is she would gift people really poor quality, because she was also a cheapskate, really poor quality stuff, prep stuff that you'll never use and don't want as like Christmas presents and stuff. And I found in my cupboard a box from her of such gift. So if I do this YouTube video, I can do an unboxing video. I can do an unboxing video. And I think that that is really funny, personally. Can you imagine? It's like just going through all of it and all of the tea, and then going cutting to like Today we're doing an unboxing video. Okay, the belt is dark, not. Oops. Night Watcher. I feel bad for Cold Lord though. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. He's gonna be like sweating all night now. What if they abuse their power of strength? That's great. I think it's real funny. Also, hi Mochi, welcome back. And Misty, you're tired. Is it because you've been fighting the snails all day? This is looking pretty good. It's interesting because it is a subtle reference. I mean, the leaves on the head are too wide usually. It's more of a canopy here. So it's too wide compared to normal, but at the same time, it's like a squashed little chibi. And trying to make him fill out that space that the other happy dancers filled out. I think it works for this purpose. So the glasses, I believe, are like brown at the bottom. Yeah, clear brown at the bottom and then darker brown at the top. So we need to 50-50 these glasses. What about the center of the frame? Nerd. It's like around here. And then the bottom of the frame is like a almost clear paler brown. I don't like gradients. I avoid drawing them where possible. I'm not sure how to get an in-between colour between that and that. Let's go for there and there on the colour wheel. I like to do, usually I do like stylized gradients and I make them wavy, but these are just so thin that I don't really think there's a lot of point doing that. Let's make them a bit paler. Not paler, darker. This more in the brown. Red? Add red? Yeah, they're pretty. Okay. That's how we're gonna do it. Night Watcher, he's like, oh shit, I gave an untrustworthy person god powers. He's gonna be waking up in cold sweats, thinking I'm destroying everyone. Exactly. Skilly, I hate you, Ziploc. Did he just spray your coat? Actually, I've got... Ziploc was one of the emotes I was working on, so I was playing around with emote designs. I'll show you. Pair. Here's some of the sketches. I was just messing mostly with goofy facial expressions. Eden's is giving mansplaining. Someone's mansplaining to her here, clearly. Colby's is a vibe. I like Zip Lords. I was like, there's just something about like the sobbing and then pulling down a hat that has a smile on it that is just like really silly to me. But yeah, I was working on some emotes. You might see them on Discord. Also, Squeaky, to answer your question, whatever you can actually be bothered making, although chips are probably the better option. The fries. You could always do like, if you don't even want to peel, you could always do like skin on fries. And then you can just throw some clean potatoes in a blender. Night Watcher. In the future MC server, Jcrow, expect me to do the same if you give me god powers for the funnies and jokes in the future Minecraft server. What god powers even look like? I don't even have the god powers yet. I need to. It's not even logged in yet. See, it's funny because like now it's tempting for the memes to be like, here you go, and then you're gonna immediately be like, oh no, I need to sleep. Good night. Now they just need to catch you while you're online. Question is, will you become a tyrant? Will you be an evil god or a merciful god? Okay, and what colour are those little dots? Same brown as the bottom. Actually, I might make them shiny. If I colour the inside brown and then make the others an outside a lighter shade, it'll look a bit shiny. That's fun. Wrong shade. Huh? Yeah. Get in there. After this, there's only one more happy dance as well. Not happy dance, spooky dance. Squeaky, I will be getting chat to make McDonald's for us. Yay! Free food! Nisty, I would be neutral. You'd be a neutral god? Or would you be like a self-serving one? What would true neutral actually look like from that perspective? Like, you could end suffering, but you're not being neutral if you're not ending it. If you do end it, that's not neutral. If you don't, it's not neutral. Night Watcher. I'm Night Watcher. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say the wrong username? I'm sorry. That happens sometimes. What username did you get this time? What did I assign you? Okay, we're gonna... So, obviously I can shade the shirt better because it's like right there. So all this will be shadowed. Night Watcher. I'm you, Nisty. You got Nisty. Nisty is now assigned Cry Glitch. And we're going to reassign Squeaky as Mochi Berry. Mochi Stars. And Mochi Stars, you're going to get Uzi, who's not even here today. It's like shaking a magic 8 ball, but the magic 8 ball has the usernames in. It's interesting because if I'm talking to you and reading your comments, I know who you are, but sometimes I do say the wrong username. And I'm never confused as to who the person actually is that's speaking. Like, I've done it to Cry Glitch a couple of times. And it's like, I know who I'm speaking to and who you are, but sometimes I've just said the wrong name. It's kind of interesting. It's weird. I think it's because whilst I'm talking, I'll also be like looking between chat and the screen. So like I'll be like reading through the usernames, and I guess if I'm reading a list but also answering one. I don't know. Enjoy being Nisty though. You can add hater cat law. So I'm thinking here just like a nice off-white shade on on the lighter parts, and then the darker parts will be again. The off-white here is also a shade of like the brownish color too. Bro, such a boring color palette. And again, the character design makes sense because it's meant to be a very nobody-like character. So it makes perfect sense why he's dressed in like colors that just don't stand out, because that's kind of part of the character. He doesn't stand out. But man, boring to draw. The shades. Oh, are we nearly done? Man, I missed a bit there. Okay, so he's mostly done. I just need to add an extra leaves behind the head, because they do have like a surrounding canopy. They don't just have two. It's just as standard. You can probably see about two. We've only got like half an hour left. We might have, if we finish, I'll look into doing some of the emotes. Night Watcher. By the way, about Coal Lord giving me strength 200. Strength 2, yeah, 2 is the max. Oh, and it's insanely OP. So 200 is like insta-kill to the Ender Dragon, or the Wither, or the Elder Guardian. Oh. Oh, you need to rampage. You need to rampage. Hi, Squeaky.
Hey, nerds.
This nerd, he's so boringly coloured.
Some nisty dresses when they're not trying to show off for the internet.
This team's not even here to defend themselves, I don't think.
That's because they're trying to dress like that.
They're like, wow, I want normie core.
I want American University teacher call.
Yeah. It is giving American, like, teacher university.
What he needs is one of these.
Was that a laser pointer?
It is. Like as you can see, up on this bit of the wall is a wall.
Okay, and then we want them to be basically a darker green in there.
I'm gonna make food.
Okay, have fun. Love you.
I suggested to Umbreon that they should get their mum to knit on stream, and that they should call the channel Mumbreon.
Good plan. Oh, Nissy's back. Squeaky, acquire a position of employment at this instant.
Last time I tried to apply a position and employment, I got fired. Oh,
Pebble is like crying 1,000 cries.
have they been fed?
No.
What? I've never been fed in their life.
Not once has Pebble ever acquired sustenance. In his almost 1 year of life, Pebble has never once received a meal. He has only ever known hunger. Not once has Pebble ever had a meal. Even his own cat mother, when he was a newborn kitten, was like, nah, screw you in particular, you're not having any milk. This is what Pebble says on a daily basis. He's like, never before have I been fed.
Get them under my foot, kids.
There we go. Uzi, hi! If Poppy's here, I am here. Hi, Uzi! Good to see you again. Poppy's nearly coloured. He's nearly done. We're getting ready to leave him on his own. Abscond. Nisty, Pebble gets a beer bottle thrown at him as a meal. See, Poppy stands out so much better with the dark green line art, but I'm not sure how I feel about it on the eyes. Not on the eyes, sorry, on the flower crown. the rest of him definitely looks better with the green.
What's the stuff on the oven top?
That's what was left of the tomatoes that I overcooked. Accident. How are you doing, Goozy? So what do you think? Green line art? Pink? The flowers look cuter in pink. The rest of him looks better in green, I think. Or am I overthinking it and this looks fine?
They both look fine, but it's your creation. You can literally do the flowers in one colour and the rest of them in the other.
Uzi says green. You're right, I could do the flowers in pink. And then the rest of them. There's different characters. Originally I was going to give each character their own colour line art and have them all be different. But I think I like the pink as a unifying colour and just changing out the pink for certain characters. Oh, and hi, Craiglitch, you're back. Good to see you. Yeah, that's another one done. Shall I see how it looks if we just colour the plants in with the green? It's going to take a while to change all this out, though. So I'm going to have to manually do it because they're all in the same layer. I don't have anything saved separately either. Right. So we just need to cut all of this off. And then we can see what it looks like if Poppy is green and the plant isn't. Just do a nice swoop there. And the other side. Around the Audrey. And this little bit of leaf as well. Okay. So if the plants stay pink and the rest of Poppy doesn't, it bled from somewhere. Where's it connected that I've overlooked? There. Okay, let's try again. Nope, it's connected somewhere else too. So let's see. Not on the flower there, not on the flower there. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, wait, is it? I don't think it is. Ah, I see it, it's here. This is ever so slightly too thick. So Night Watcher, make more chat bots. Jcrow, I will make more chat bots. What do you mean make more chat bots? Do you mean for like YouTube chat? I don't have any chat bots in YouTube chat. I don't have any bots on the Discord either. Oh, I didn't even know it was an option to add chatbots. Right, where is it connected? There's another piece. Wash tie box, hello. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Let's make sure it's disconnected there. We'll find it. We'll find where it's leaking. Is it here? Is it? Okay, there is a leak here too. Okay. And here. And here. Okay, so I just did a bad job in general. Okay, fine then. Fine then. Okay. And that up here looks tied off. Did I do it correctly this time? Did! Right, okay, so we'll see how he looks green versus the rest of him not green. Go! So that's how, I like that actually. So that's in him in green, but with the pink still on the flowers. I think that looks pretty cute. Might have to do that. Ooga booga cry glitch. Wash tie box, I'm fine. How about you? I'm okay. Okay. I've had a productive week, albeit a boring one to talk about because it's like all boring chores, but it's good chores like sorting out storage and stuff. We did shopping. I got quite a bit done. This poppy is nearly finished too, which is also a bonus. One step closer to completion of the Spooky Dance animation meme. Which I'm hoping to have done by the end of February for release. I just need to know, okay, to plan what I am actually going to animate for the rest of the meme. Because I've got quite a few pieces done, but I don't know what I'm doing for most of, like, I've got over half of it finished, okay, but I'm not sure what's happening for some of the last portions of it. And once I know what that is, I can actually, animate them. But yeah, how was everybody's January? What did you all do this month? Do you have any plans for next month? I plan to go to one of the Animal Crossing aquarium exhibits. So we have an Animal Crossing aquarium exhibition that's touring England right now. I plan to go to one of them. I'm looking forward to it. That'll be in February. Okay, that's pretty. So that's Poppy. Poppy's done. You know what's a crime though? Poppy isn't next to Eden in the lineup. In the animation lineup. Eden's near the beginning, Poppy's near the end. They have been separated. I like how it looks like the plant on his head is looking left and right, so it's like rotating its head. It was a good and bad, so it's kind of meh. I also saw your post. What did you mean by triggering day? Uh, triggers. Mostly medicinal triggers. As in like because I went through chemotherapy and all that stuff recently. I had like some triggers regarding that, which just kind of left me disassociating a lot. Like just staring at my computer doing nothing when I was trying to set up for stream. And then it was kind of like, snap, snap, Jcrow, Earth to Jcrow, hello. And it was just, I just couldn't focus. And I was like, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to communicate if I'm just completely not there, you know? Anyway, we do have a bit of time left on the stream and we are done with this particular dance. So I was thinking we could move over and look at some of those emotes. Let's see if I move the screen capture over. Uzi, oh, that's very stinky. It was very stinky. It was very big stinky. So, sorry, the Eden face got me. Should we work on some of these silly emotes? Don't know if I'm going to keep them all. I do like the expression Eden. I do like this loading message Colby. I'm sorry, Jcrow. Thank you, but it's not your fault. You don't need to apologize. Like I say, I'm sorry I couldn't stream. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. Like I say, I couldn't focus, so I don't think there'd have been much I could have done. Colby's faces me through for real. Should we do this one? Start with the Colby. Merge these layers down. And call this one the sketch, because that's what it is. This is... I'm not sure I need it yet. Sorry, I keep saying sorry a lot. So poopy. We can start with the Colby. I feel like this would be a pretty easy one to turn into a GIF as well if I saved an extra copy of the face without the wheel. It'd be a very easy GIF. There he is. Stupid. Okay, and those are both drawing layers. Okay. Let me retrieve line art size from this one. I think we can make the line art a bit thicker than that, considering this one's close up as well. Easy. Yes, do the silly jump scare. He is upgrading. Is he? Is he upgrading? Because he looks more like he's poo braining. It looks more like he's degrading. I'll make the line art a little thicker because probably should. Do it. Go on. Do it, Jcrow. Weird oval. Uzi POV me trying to figure out how the moon is out in the day. POV me trying to choose whether I want to order a full meal or order a side so that I can get a sweet treat as well. Afford a cake and fries. POV Pebble trying to understand that we just fed him and he's just finished a meal and we're not giving him more food. He's like, what do you mean I've eaten? Cry glitch. Better, he's resetting. He's installed an upgrade. Updated, not upgrade, an update. He's resetting. I hate that the phone does that. It's like, must reset because you've updated. I didn't tell you to update though, did I? Kind of like the ideas of the eyes being a little bit wonky each. I don't want them to be perfectly symmetrical because it's a goofy face, you know? Yeah, I was doing this before stream and that's why I was a couple minutes late because I was just doodling silly faces. Ah, yes, actually, POV. You just gave someone god powers in Minecraft and then they said they need to go sleep and logged off. There we go. When your crust pants walk away because they've come to life and they won't do your bidding. Night Watcher, Llama. Uzi, nah, he's freaking lagging. Me trying to do homework. He's trying his best. What kind of mouth should we give, actually? I don't know what kind of mouth. Losing me when I see my curtain move. I did not know the fan was on. Well, that's too real, actually. I'll just have to share its community post when I'm done and be like, capture this, caption this. Okay, so with the lines down the face, we need them to get slightly thicker towards the top. 1, 2. 1, 2. Because I was wondering if the thicker line out towards the top would actually give the impression of it being like rounded more. Although I'm not sure now. Ugh. Busy. Me looking at my cat in the bathroom. She opened the door. What did you do? How did you get here? Ah, me looking in the fridge after telling myself I won't buy a little snack and I'll be good when I am now in the future and want my little snack. So I'm trying to give this like a diagonal and see how this looks. Just playing with that line. It looks more like he's got a hecking coin slot in his head. Coin operated Colby. Clockwork Colby. Cringe. Sorry. Sorry, it's this face. This is quite an easy one to do, actually. Um, Stripes. Night Watcher, give him the flush blush. What? I don't know what the flush blush is. Is it a wrestling move? It was a 5-year-old me trying to see the fridge light turn off. It's not working. I could just hear the door of the fridge slamming. It's the ambience of the door slam. Like, He can hear it buzzing. Did it work yet? No. It's not gonna work. When you ask for the girl toy in your Happy Meal and they give you the boy toy, cringe. Not what was requested. When you ask for no pickle and there's a pickle, cringe. Oh, you DM'd me the flush blush? Oh, witness. Oh! I can draw that face too. That was cute. when you get rid of the line art, you look so goofy. The sketch even. Is me looking at my mom as she works and not to get my food, waiting at the door. Feed me. pebble in my face every morning. This is what I wake up to. This is what I wake up to. He's on my chest. He's looking in my face like this, like dinner, breakfast, lunch, snacky, all at once, right now, 2 a.m. POV, you're a cat and your parent hasn't fed you yet. When there's cheese at the buffet, gimme. He's so formless. He looks not a single thought. Okay, we need to stitching in the eye. Night Watcher, it's pronounced floosh bloosh. Floosh bloosh. Floosh bloosh. Floosh bloosh. Kind of sounds like splash noises, actually. It reminds me of the noise that, like, a rock makes when you throw it in the water. It was me trying to make my baby cousin laugh. Let's get some stitches in the eye. Is there like an emote feature on YouTube if you unlock it? If you unlock like super chat? Can we use them then? Would we get permission? Perfectly done. I'm glad. Thank you, Night Watcher. This is just what? Trying to pronounce words. Floosh bloosh. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Did it. Next. Oh, I've not drawn the center of this one yet. F. Misty, if you yell in Colby's ear, it's gonna. Yeah, probably. It's like, even though it's filled with cotton, it echoes anyway. That's how thoughtless he is. Me in math class. Night Watcher, make the eyes look different ways. What, like up and down as well? Hang on, I'll merge the layers. Let's do that. Hang on, hang on. Okay. Like one up, one down? Oh no. Wait, just sliding it down, just the motion of sliding it down there, just. Oh. Like, you can imagine it animated, me in math class, me when they also start talking about algebra and bringing the alphabet into math. Wonky. Make him do the dirt. No, no, no. He's trying to bring one in. At the moment, he's a bit wall-eyed. Like the pupil, because it weighs. Oh, you want me to flip an eyelid? Not completely. Oh, oh no, we had a crash. I'll hit save. Hang on. Just. Yeah, Squeaky. Me when you don't bring food in. Okay, Night Watcher. Jcrow DM'd you the derp. Let's see. Derp. Classic meme. So you're like both looking up. Open a little bit more to the left. Oh no! Stoopy. Let me bring the other one in a bit. I don't like it being that far off to the left. Bring it up to there. It's bedtime. We'll get going. Oh wait, no, now he just looks like he's looking very ooh-woo up at us. Also kind of derp. I mean left to right. And Uzi, me when my dog barks at something, there's nothing there. Yeah. Let's try spacing it more. Flip. Ah. Flip the whole eye. Flip. Ah. Because the shine on the eye was making it. Okay. I see it. I see the vision. So we want to ideally complete this. I'll just fix it roughly now so we can take a look at the vision. Do you mean like that? Or do you mean that flip? Flip the other one? Could also make him cross-eyed. Like this one. What do you mean flip? Yes, like this. This one. Move down ever so slightly. Oh my gosh. I can hear the wind whistling in between his ears and around in his head. Can you hear it? I can hear the whistle. I'll neaten up the line art between here and here because I did it roughly. Ooh. On that note, we now have a new emote getting prepared for the Discord. You will see it soonish. Shouldn't take long to finish this one. Beautiful teamwork. Look at the teamwork on the eyes here. Teamwork, everybody. So, with that, thank you all for joining the live stream. It's been lovely speaking with everyone. It's been lovely drawing with you all. One step closer to getting that animation meme done as well for February, as planned. Hopefully. Uzi, you can hear the zooms in his head. I'm looking forward to seeing this one done. It is very silly emote. So yes, thank you all for joining the stream. Shout out to everyone lurking, everyone in chat today. I think Skelly, you were first in chat today, so bonus points to you. Thank you everyone for joining in the chat as well today. So Nisty, Uzi, Cryglitch, Nightwatcher, Mochi Stars Art, Squeaky Clean, Wash Tie Box, and who was in earlier? Kazuki. We've seen Venom Shank today. Derps appeared. Someone like Derps, the peanut. Quack Anonymous. There was M Young and Skelly. Yes, because Skelly was first. So thank you all for joining the stream. The streaming schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. UK time. Depending on where you are, good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Have a great day or sweet dreams. Bye bye.